to have been, when you look back on it now, I said 50 years, in fact it's 60 years, isn't it, basically? I mean,
why do you bring that up?
I won't say how old you are. Because you don't look anything like it, I tell you.
But who, I mean, Sinatra was a huge fan of yours, wasn't he?
Yes.
He did some nice things for you, didn't he?
A lot, yeah, a lot. It's too long to explain, but he was a wonderful, I was never part of the Rat Pack,
No.
but we were very great friends.
He said, that Bennett's got 4 balls, he said.
Who told you that?
That's in the book, yes. Yeah, but the admiration was mutual, wasn't it? Because he was, again, a very significant figure in the history of American music.
But he would he had a magnificent sense of humor. A lot of people misunderstood him, you know. You know, one time he invited me to his birthday party. And he was the Rat Pack in the kitchen, laughing and having fun. And in the living room with very distinguished Gregory Peck and Sidney Poitier and all these, Sean Connery and all these great actors. And here he put me in the playroom where they play cards on a little cardboard table. And he sat me there by myself with an elderly gentleman. And I, you know, as a young singer, I said, what is going on here? I mean, first he invites me, and then I'm not in any of the fun here. And I turned around to this gentleman, I said, excuse me, I said, my name is Tony Bennett. He says, I'm Mr. Giannini. Well, that was the gentleman who invented the Bank of America. Set me next to the Bank of America. So he was always helping me out.
No, but what about the other thing that's intrigued you all your life, that of being an artist? Because it's always run concurrently with you being a singer. You've always painted, haven't you?
Yes.
We've got a rather nice demonstration, actually, of your work here. This is a painting that's your portrait of Duke Ellington, of the man.
Yeah, those flowers in the back, those roses. He would always send me a dozen roses every time he wrote a new song, and it was quite a lot. Every other 2 weeks, I mean, he would send me some flowers, and I'd say, "Oh, Duke wrote another song," and so that was the painting I did of him. I paint every day.
Do you? Okay, now tell me a couple of final questions. You've got this school in America, in New York itself, that you're running. Which
right.
It's a Sinatra Cultural Center, is it? Is that what the thing is?
It's a performing, all of the arts. It's an arts center. It's the Sinatra School of the Arts. And it's for high school children. It's a public school. It's not a private school. And the city of New York gave me a lot of money to build a magnificent school right in my hometown, which is Astoria, which is about 20 minutes away from New York City.
Yeah.
So it's a joy, and the students are wonderful, and they're coming along great. And we take them to the opera, we take them to theater. We have them meet great celebrities like Carol Burnett and Paul Newman.
And that's a way of continuing the tradition that you've been part of the Great American Songbook. Now, I didn't ask this question, but I'm going to ask it. When are you going to retire?
As long as I keep my health, and as long as the people I'm sold out wherever I'm playing, the people love me and I love them, and I'm not going to retire. Thank you.
This love affair with New York that you've had all your life, you're born there, you're a native New Yorker, it's a city that inspires you and that you love. And that's the one you're going to celebrate now in song, isn't it, for us?
Yes, I'd like to. I have to mention that when I recorded it, it was in June 11th, and when we made this album. And then when the album came out, it was right during the September 11th situation, and they gravitated, of all the performers that did magnificent jobs on all the K.D. Lang and oh gosh, everybody was on the album. Everybody gravitated to Billy Joel's duet with me, The New York State of Mind. And that became the hit record.
Well, am I right in saying that in all the records that you've made, that this has sold the most copies?
It is the biggest selling album I've ever had.
Not bad, is it?
It's
Eh?
pretty good.
50, 60 years on. Still knocking them dead.
Keep going.
Tony Abandonweight show there. Tony Bennett.
Thank you. Some folks like to get away, take a holiday from the neighborhood, hop a flight to Miami Beach or to Hollywood. But I'm taking a Greyhound on the Hudson River line. I'm in a New York state of mind. I've seen all the movie stars in their fancy cars and their limousines, been high in the Rockies under evergreens. But I know what I'm needing, I don't want to waste more time. I'm in a New York state of mind. It was so easy living day by day, out of touch with rhythm and blues. Now I need a little give and take. The New York Times, the Daily News, tell them the way it is, great. Come down to reality and it's fine with me 'cause I let it slide. I don't care if it's Chinatown or up on Riverside. I don't have any reasons, I left them all behind. I'm in a New York state of mind. But I'm taking a Greyhound on the Hudson